All
Hey,
right.
boss, have you got a moment to look at something?
Personnel facility. This facility has requested your attendance at today's meeting to help them resolve an issue. Let me see. A leading recruitment firm has approached us with an opportunity to enhance our engineering hiring efforts. This could help us attract top talent and strengthen our technical team, but it will require some investment on our side. Should we move forward with a partnership? Run campaign or decline? It costs us 50,000. I don't know what our finances look like right now. Would be nice if you could show me that as well right now. But let's just open a poll for that. The final poll of the day, most likely. All right, and the poll is in, and with a 100%, we have to run the campaign. There we go. Alrighty. The Chinese Grand Prix is not too far away. We only have 2 days. Is there anything I can do in 2 days? We can do a... Oh yeah, secondary sponsor discovery thing. That's not too bad. Fan writing also. Let's rather go for sponsors. We have to make sure that our finances look good. We had 2.7 million total. Let's see. So we have new messages. Methodist Hartman, disappointing weekend. Are you kidding me? They call it disappointing that we made it with a car that, just for the record here, alright? Just for the record, is, there you go, so far behind that we got P11. We got into Q3 on P10. We only lost 1 position with Tunitsa. We didn't lose any positions with Blakely. And they call it a disappointing weekend. Well, that's exactly the spirit. You are fired. You have a... Mathis Hartman, I'm sorry, but you will have a very unfortunate accident with your plane on your way back from Australia. Suddenly there was a rocket. I don't know where rocket came from. If Blakely has made more positions, probably they wouldn't complain. Maybe, but that wasn't up to me. I mean, they're both new drivers, Tunitsa and Blakely. Give them a little bit of time to adapt to the climate first, Mathis. Is that... Let's advance to the Chinese Grand Prix. The 2 days. Let that sink in. You have 2 days from Australia to China.
We've got multiple...
We had a stream in which it just briefly showed the game and people were like, oh yeah, Team Karima would be nice. And then I gave people the choice and they were like, oh yeah, let's make a communist team. I was like, okay, if you make it communist, let's actually make it very meme-y. You know, like meme-ish, meme, or however you would say. Meme-ish, so meme, you know, like with a Y at the end. I don't know how else to put it. With low budget income, with low budget overall, with a terrible car at the start and really having to work our way the hard way up. Whenever we make decisions, we have to keep them balanced so that everybody, you know, benefits. Always has to be something of like along these lines of when we invest into the car, it has to be for like both drivers. So whenever we develop parts, we have to develop them for both drivers, which is quite a thing. So every time I go here into this one and say, okay, let's develop a new part that we have discovered, I have to develop 2. And you can see 310,000 per piece is quite a little bit. So yeah, there's still something in development right now. We don't have new parts to this car right now just yet, so we will have another most likely pretty downing and humbling experience in China due to the fact that the parts are not developed yet. Got it, I understood it. Mimi is a word now. Thank you. Yes, I have migraine today, so I have to make up words to compensate for that. Just how it is. Anyway, China, that's what we were talking about. Let's go to the race weekend in China. We will have both a sprint race and also a proper race. But the question is, so for the early birds who come in early, they always get to have the first few choices. And the first choice of the day would be, as whom should we drive? Yeah. Alright, the poll has ended, and the winner is MC Hammer! No, it's David Tunitsa. That's very unfortunate, but here we are back again in the motorhome of Red Star Racing, and I see something that I do not like at all. We have a practice session in the wet, which means that all the other sessions are dry, we have basically no proper feeling for the track and how to maximize our pace there. So that will not be fun at all. Alrighty. And we got all the practice programs before the rain even set its first drop. I think that is very, very good. We can be proud of our performance here. Did everything within just one lap. Except for, okay, the race strategy program. We couldn't finish that one in one lap, but... oh dear. Alrighty. With that said, let's see.
I'm afraid we've dropped to P22. P22.
At 1:37, we are on P12 with that time. Actually pretty okay considering the car performance. Question is if that will be good enough to get us through. We will see when the timer in 5 minutes is done. Alright, the best is by Oscar Piastri, 1:34.9. Yeah, we are in the shootout. We will not make it into Q2. But that's what I expected. I mean, let's face it, it was quite surprising that we got into Q3 in Australia. That was quite insane. But on this track with that long stride, our engine cannot keep up with that time. That's the thing about it. It may have a lot of vitamins, but it doesn't taste very well. Yeah. He's having a 138.9. I'm having a 137.1. So I think I really tickled the maximum out of this car. Look how far behind Lucas Blakely is. It's insane.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
So Lucas Blakely has a 138.9. The overall low, worst time is by Liam Lawson in the Racing Bulls with a 137.5. That is a massive gap. No wonder I couldn't make it into Q2.
Let my spoon go! Let my spoon go, you stupid teabag!
Well then. We will have to drive through on mediums. That's the goal. Well then, let's make it happen, I guess. Okay, should be good enough for now. And let's park it. That was overshot there. There we go. Now we start way far. There you go. Way further behind the line that I need to. I wanted a bit too much there, but that's okay. Happens. It's only the second race of the season. Who cares? Alrighty, with that said, we start the race easy way through here. As they left the inside open here. And then they further the inside open. A little bit of a touch there with, Antonelli was going to say Russell. But there we go. That was actually a very good start from P18 to P10. That's exactly why I wanted to try this, to see if they still struggle with that. Because we had a similar situation in Australia where I thought... How can it still... What? How can you... How can you still get so much speed after that? What is your car made of? What? How was he able to still boost away from me like that? The thing is, in the sprint race, only the first 8 positions do get points, so you have reduced points there as well. It was a good start, but a good first lap. I'm pretty confident Sainz will overtake us on that stride there with DRS. And having, of course, the better engine. Williams driving on Mercedes. We're having Renault, therefore the lowest performance of engine. And they're, even before the DRS, very easily. No chance to protect ourselves there.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain a position.
Yeah, no chance. If you see like how I took that corner, I could have gotten faster out of it, but no chance even then. Way too slow car.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
They're so fast out of the corners, like into the corners they're slow, but out of the corners they're so much faster. But I can't even, I'm already lost on DRS. I do not get DRS from signs anymore. That's how fast that went. So it seems like the car is very good at the starting lap, but then it immediately has like this big drop in performance. We only can try to limit the damage by it. It's like damage prevention from that point on. About it. And then we're down in P10.
Catching the car ahead, well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
It's just that we are catching the car ahead, so it seems like Sainz is going a bit slower again. Which is good, but let's see, I have to save some ERS right now to make sure I have enough for the rest of the sprint race. And we have yellow flags ahead. There's something that happened. Somebody's standing out. It's Norris! Norris standing on the side of the track there.
Okay.
Alright, hot lap ERS mode, but that will not help much. There goes Antonelli. There goes Hülkenberg.
Try to keep focus.
And we are getting past both of them again. But that was only possible because Antonelli wanted to block the right-hand side, the inside line for that corner of Hülkenberg. That was the only reason I was able to shoot back again.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.7 seconds.
The gap ahead is not really my concern, Mark, but thank you. Pretty certain we can both agree when we look onto the timing table right now that the gap behind is the one I have to worry about. And there we go. Antonelli was about to steer back, but we have to be respectable here with the space. And we are through again. Alright, main straight again. I don't like straights because I'm queer. Ha, ha, ha. Because we have a shitty engine, that's why. And Antonelli goes past. But we're not done with him yet. There we go. Yet another re-overtake. Goodness. I'm not even changing my underwear as often as I'm overtaking Antonelli here.
The car in front, 1.6
Yeah, now he may be able to get past here.
Teammate by 17.2 seconds.
Oh, speaking of underwear, that is quite something right now. Leaving space for Antonelli. We don't shoot him off here, but there we go. Everything went okay here. Lap 11 out of 19. We are on P8. I do not know if we'll be able to
Tire condition still looking good.
keep that until the end, but that would be one single championship point right now. We started from P18, from the 18th place on the grid. We made 10 positions in just one lap. Placing in the first sector. There goes Hülkenberg now. We're getting back into position there. And we overtake Hülkenberg back again. Goodness. I like it how Mark is only concerned about the pace to the front rather than to the back here. And it keeps getting me those times to signs rather than making sure that I can defend myself against Hülkenberg and Antonelli, and Hülkenberg is trying it now again. And we once again make it back again. Goodness. It's another going back and forth here between Hülkenberg, Antonelli, and myself, but I think now Hülkenberg has it. Because I ran out of ERS here. Nothing I could do about this anymore. Don't have to overdo it. I mean, it's still a good position regardless, starting from P18. And there comes Antonelli now. Try to stick at it though. I'll not make it easy for anyone, don't get me wrong. I know our car is underperforming for the position that I'm driving on, but I'm not gonna make it easy on them. Man, Hülkenberg is so fast, I'm already out of the DRS window again. This is how fast they are in comparison to me. I mean, Blakely is even slower than me. He's still on plumb last right now, so... It's not only me, it's just the car, really.
Green flag.
Get some yellow flags there on the main stride. Somebody's slow, something blue. But it was behind me, so it doesn't help me right now, but it helps our teammate Blakely. It's Jack Doohan out of the session for the second time in a row. Jack Doohan, who had to retire from the race in Australia, also has to retire from the sprint race here in China. As we are catching up Hülkenberg now. Problem is, I will mostly not keep it through the fast part here. It's like so funny in the slow corners, I do catch up. And these fast corners, no matter what I do, they just accelerate out of them so fast I cannot get into DRS range. That's something to keep an eye on in the Grand Prix itself then. We also have Pierre Gasly behind me right now. Oh, and Twitch chat froze. Nice. Now we are back again. Okay. Alright, I got just so DRS from Hülkenberg, but it will not be enough to keep Gasly behind. There we go. But at least he has the same engine, so... Should be an easy battle here to go back. But Gasly is a driver that is not to be underestimated. People did that mistake way too often. And there comes Gasly again. The Gasly bear instead of the grizzly bear. He certainly does look like a bear with his beard now. And so do I. I'm the Vanya bear. We have to wait until Oliver Bearman looks like a bear, though. You need some more pounds, though. Alright. In front of us we have Hülkenberg. Well, that doesn't work, but you know what I meant. And once there's debris on the track, it's Common Bear. It's a different type of cheese, but whatever.
Okay,
My jokes are not getting any better with my migraine today. As we are catching up Nico Hülkenberg. It could work, y'all. Maybe we'll be able to get back that position and get one single point in the second race of the season with this car. In the second race of the season with this car.
Okay, it's not good news.
Right to bear arms, yes. Oh, guys, please. Oh, my God, please keep it clean. What are you doing, y'all? Are you crazy? Are you nuts? Oh, yeah, go then. That was way too many cars there. But there you can see how much I'm holding up the rest of the pack there with my low-spec car here. Russell now on the inside. I think I won't be able to... Yeah, no chance. No chance against George Russell there. Alright, long straight again. Here we go again. Antonelli and Gasly behind me. Antonelli, easy play. Gasly coming through. And they both block this time pretty greatly. Nothing I can do there. Other than trying to re-overtake Gasly, but Antonelli's passed. And so might be Gasly. There we go, we got some DRS from Antonelli. As Gasly has to defend himself from Fernando Alonso. Remember when we overtook Alonso there? When he slipped away. We are dropping down the order now. Now with the tire wear is kicking in. And the grip is reducing over time. We are losing out one position after another. And now Alonso's right behind us. He will have DRS. We already saw how fast he can get out of corners, so... I would presume that he will have an easy take on us. Oh, this is horrible. And there goes Alonso. And here we go again. Oh my goodness, game, please stop that. What the heck? One in collision with Alonso. Yeah, sorry if it's that laggy. What the heck? I wish they had a different format for the sprint races. Maybe like there we go, Max Verstappen has won it. Maybe something like, you know, like a timer that ticks down. That would be a nice change. You know, like with endurance races, for example, where you have like just the timer set and whatever position you finish in is then the position you get. Please let me keep that position. That would be lovely. Having another P11. Won't be points, but you would have done to still have made up a lot of positions. There you go. P11, here we go in the sprint race, starting from P18.
Right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
At least the old grey is now cool enough to drink. Oh, look! David Tonita, driver of the day. You know, another idea I just randomly have is something that we had in Need for Speed Most Wanted. Those speed trap races. So you set up points on the track, on separate parts of the track, where the speed is measured. So for example, on the main straight at the end, so that way the further back you start already at the first one, you have the better speed than those that's starting at the front, technically speaking. Then in the middle of a corner, behind a corner, in front of a corner and whatnot. That would be an interesting format because, yeah, also that the positions don't matter as you finish, just the pure speed overall. What was the highest speed, or like, what is the highest number when you combine it all together, something like that.